assim. No chat só alegria e muita piada, a galera comenta bem animada. Lights de jogo viram tradição, Tom Gamers é o melhor assim. Zoeira garantida em cada vídeo, tom e teclado fazem bom ninho. Gameplay hardcore é o casual, o canal é sempre sensacional. Partida encerrada, mas não há diversão, com o tom segurando a emoção. De volta amanhã com mais ação, Tom Gamers é nossa paixão. É só zoeira, jogando no PS5 a noite inteira. Controle ele dando risada no som, gameplay, humor aqui é o dom. Comédia e inscrito é show, cada partida o canal cresceu. Tô no controle sempre esperto, a galera exclamando se é certo. Game jogando não tem igual, esse canal é fenomenal. Diversão na tela não tem fim, Tom Gamers é o melhor assim. Alegria e muita piada, a galera comenta bem animada. Lights de jogo viram tradição, Tom Gamers é o melhor assim.
Salve, galera. Boa noite, boa noite. E aí, tropa? Belezão? Mais uma live, vamos iniciar aqui, né? A hora de Warzone e outros jogos, né? Pintar aí. Fala, Supremo. Bora, bora aí. Sextou, né? Sextou, né? Sextou, né? Vamos que vamos aqui. Deixa eu ver o som aqui. Isso aí, muito mais. Vamos lá, vamos lá. Muito mais, vamos lá, vamos lá. Boa, cara. Ok, né? Então, bora lá.
Pode ser sentado gritando para aquela Mickey.
Hum, Bora de Warzone. Eita! Vai. Que atualizou aí. Ah, tá atualizando. Atualizando ali. Tá atualizando ali. Enquanto vai atualizando,
Ah, não sei fazer isso.
entender, né?
Isso. Eu não sei. Depois na geladeira fica duro, né?
Ué,
Ah, deixa no frio. Ah, vou fazer isso de novo. Ah,
baixando aqui, eu vamos de corrida. Mas não entendi esse negócio. Não, parece que não, pô. Vamos na corrida. Mas, só falta também colocar, atualizar também. Só falta negócio, atualizar também. Aí,
aí você foi a boneca do parar por cima. E fica aí. Aí quando você fica com a boneca do filho,
não.
ah, não pode.
Nova estrela. Nova estrela. É, não é possível. Deixa eu ver se voltou. Tô oscilando. É, Deixa eu conferir aqui a internet, porque hoje a internet tá que tá, hein? Será que estabilizou? Ah, Jesus. Salve, mestre! Boa noite. Tá pedindo para atualizar, vou abrir de futebol, mas amanhã nós jogamos, pode até baixar. É, eu me deparei com essa atualização aqui também. O problema é que a internet aqui tá caindo muito. Hoje já tá, hoje já tá que tá, galera. Se for o caso, eu vou ter que mudar de jogo, mudar a capa, mudar ali. Porque dá umas coisinhas, né? Que coisa, hein? Cara. Pai. Fufu. Jufufu. Tem que ir com. Aí. É. Que merda. Na hora que eu ia pra. Ah, nossa! Rapaz, consegui fugir, cara. Ô, louco! Que fuga alucinante! Hum, hum. Eu acho que o COD não vai ter como jogar, porque é muito. Né? Deixa eu ver aqui uma coisa. É, a gente joga outros jogos, né? Se não tem remédio, remediado está, né? Bom, gente, então, como vocês viram, né? Não tem como jogar assim. Você consegue usar. Deixa eu ver. Hum, consegui. É, né?
Officer, give this descendant the goods.
É verdade, tinha missão pra fazer, né? Bom,
The special human child. What do you need?
essa missão tinha que fazer solo.
Sorry, I didn't know you were there.
Planície Action. A internet hoje, gente, tá complicado, hein? Hum, ela hoje tá que tá.
You made it. You don't know this place, right? Neither do I. I'm tempted to explore every nook and cranny, but given the situation, I can't. Anyway, I've got information I need to tell you. So let's get to it. This is such a quiet and desolate place. It's a shame you have a mission to do. HQ must be in a hurry. Let's walk and talk. Since I'm temporarily in charge, I'll be briefing you on your mission. We've detected an increased amount of dimensional anomalies in this area recently. The phenomenon seems to be a temporary one, but we need to know if something like this could lead to a dimensional breach. The targets to be investigated are the dimensional energy survey points and the Colossus guided capture zones, just to be sure. They do seem pretty far away, don't they? I guess that's why we've been issued with that new mobility equipment. What is it called again? Apparently, it was decommissioned after the development of RK teleportation. But I've been told there's nothing quite like it for physically traveling long distances. As Kyle said, riding this bad boy was like riding a wild horse across the plains. Ew. Anyway, it's a shame that such a useful piece of equipment was retired. It was probably because there's nowhere to use it, right? Other than Albion and Kingston, we've lost most of our territory. After the war is over, we should all take a trip to the seaside with this thing. I hear you can still find unpolluted water out beyond the Axian Plains. Oh, yeah, operation instructions. Look, it's written in the manual here. I've tested it a few times, but I'm still more comfortable in my liquid RK state. I'll practice with it some more later. You go ahead.
Montar, pressione o botão L1 e R3.
Large clusters of breach creatures have been detected within the unstable dimension zone. Search and destroy. What? Are you saying they're not actually Vulgus? Special assault ship detected in the airspace. Descendants, engage the assault ship.
Ó.
Descendant, this is surprising. And not in a positive way, of course. It may be hard to believe, but the body tissue of the Vulgus you are currently engaged with contains colossi DNA. The situation is more critical than we thought. If the Vulgus have created a new species, we need to gather as much data as possible to develop effective countermeasures.
Uhum. É tipo um tutorial, né? Mostrando o que tem que fazer.
HQ, we're classifying the Vulgus currently in Axion under a new category. Designation is the region of breach. We are detecting mixed Vulgus and colossi signals. The exact size of the force is difficult to determine. We advise all descendants to engage at their discretion. Transport on descendant position. Close air support available. Danger close. I repeat, danger close. I've detected biosignals of powerful enemies. They appear to be different from the usual Legion of Breach units. creature which is indigenous to the Axian plane. It's likely to be a mutated variant.
Só. Hum.
You sent. It's clear
Nossa.
that the dimensional balance has been compromised since the Iron Heart was used. While I analyze the energy patterns, I need you to investigate a few other locations. Do you see those giant circular structures? They're called Colossus-guided capture zones. If a dimensional breach were to occur, these constructions would be the only remaining defense against any Colossi on the Axian plains. I need you to go and survey these Colossus-guided capture zones.
Ai, ai. Arena.
As expected, many of the outer walls have suffered severe damage, and the decoy pulses are non-operational. Hold on. The signal is... Descendant, you need to get out of there, quickly. A void storm is rapidly approaching. Salvee, do you copy? Fall back, both of you.
Large-scale dimensional please evacuate to an area out of range of the sirens, or vacate the Colossus-guided capture
O cachorro é.
Please respond to ground deception.
O cachorro é mais rápido que a moto. Hein?
Descendant, do you read me? A powerful void storm is approaching the Axian plains.
Energy readings are approaching Sigma level. Evacuate to safety before it's too late. Descendants, this looks like a dimensional breach in progress. I repeat, dimensional breach. Colossus inbound.
Hell, what's happening?
A dimensional breach has opened directly onto the axiom plane.
Pronto.
All investigative personnel have withdrawn.
Rapaz. Oh, meu Deus, colocar. Colocar isso aqui. Ou já tinha, eu não.
Just get to the point. Received your report, Descendant. Well done. Unfortunately, despite your efforts, we have a serious security situation in Ingress. Corell's use of the Ironheart has upset the dimensional balance. Axion, where the balance between dimensions was already unstable, is being breached. We need to secure the Axion planes to keep Colossi from pouring in. Once the Void Storm subsides, we'll begin an operation to recapture the Axion planes. Until then, I need you for other high-priority missions. I know. I'm reluctant to surrender the area too. The Colossi that have appeared in the Axion plane seem to have evaded our radar. We haven't detected the distinctive wavelengths they emit when they die. I can't imagine that a Colossus that had made it as far as Ingress would have willingly turned back. There must be another reason. We'll find out when we retake the Axion planes. I'm sure we'll have another opportunity.
Seeing Albion in an uproar again means we must have had another huge guest. I have some information about our latest guest. Stop by when you have a moment.
Soon have some decent weapons thanks to some great veteran. Isn't that great?
Oh, nice. Nice.
Magisters are probably humanity's real hope. I heard that the
Deixa
arrival
atrás.
location of this colossus was different than the previous time. It appeared in a place where the intercept network is useless. Well, that must be the Axion planes. Unfortunately, we can't upgrade the Void Radar at the moment. But I can help you take on the Colossus. According to the data, your mobility equipment was actually a risk
Colosso.
factor in this operation. You could have been caught by one of the Colossi. The power output is a critical issue. But for decommissioned equipment, it didn't perform too badly. So I suppose we shouldn't complain. And you are still going to have to use this equipment on the battlefield, aren't you? In that case, I have something for you. I was considering improving the performance of your mobility equipment. Try this prototype part first. We'll see how it performs in the field, and then if it can be improved.
O soneca em áudio.
I'm glad you're safe, Descendant. The dimensional breach in the Axion planes has been stabilized. It seems the Vulgus wanted to avoid a Colossi invasion as well. Of course, this means Albion HQ halted the operation to reoccupy the Axion planes. A neutral zone has been established for both sides. If the fighting continues, another dimensional breach will open in the Axion planes. You seem unhappy with HQ's decision, Descendant. Salvee seems to share your views. I've heard her say many times that water that leaks in can also leak out.
Algo que entra também sai.
It can't be thought of as water that can be bailed out. It's more like the abyss. The more we try to empty it, the more the monsters in there become interested in us. I hope you'll trust HQ's decision on this occasion.
Descendant. Descendant.
Pra entender, fala com a guide. Ah, isso aqui.
Good day. I'm Serena Antonietta.
Descendant.
Entendeu? Tem várias versões da
I
guide.
was able to extrapolate some interesting information using the data from Operation Sigma Sector. I do not believe the purpose of the Oblivions was to occupy Ingress. If it was, there was no reason to keep such a powerful force in Sigma Sector. This could have a lot of implications, Descendant. Perhaps Carell was not only after the Ironhearts in Ingress. Perhaps he desired Arcade as well. And our troubles do not end there. In the midst of this chaos, the Vulgus have their sights set on the Axion Plains. The Axion Plains is the most dimensionally unstable place in Ingress. The Vulgus even created a dedicated force to invade it, which means the Axion Plains must be of great strategic value to them. What do they hope to gain from occupying the Axion Plains? So many questions. We should tackle them one at a time.
starting with those that concern the Vulgus. If Glay will allow it, I need to explore the memories of her daughter Daya through RK synchronization. Daya was an Oblivion commander, so she must have received orders directly from Corral. We need to find out what they were, and quickly.
Eita! Acessar as memórias de dia. Conjunto da kit.
Descendant.
Simbora!
I remember the moment we first met. This place is the same as where we met then. A subconscious space formed by RK. It was created based on the moment when RK activity was at its peak in Daya's memory. Follow my voice. I need your RK to analyze her memories.
Se eu soubesse.
Look over there, descendant. A memory that has been molded into a physical form. It has been made unerasable, no matter how hard she tries to forget it. It appears to have been created by coercive commands or brainwashing. We should investigate.
Faz.
This is a Vulgus structure. Daya recognizes this place as a ship. She must have come to this place many times to have this information embedded in this way. Yes, this is a memory that was imprinted on Daya as an oblivion. The Vulgus ship that she boarded as a commander. Does this mean...
Nossa, não vou te falar, né? Ele buga o negócio tudo, cara do céu. Ele vai entrar, vai bugar.
Descendant, it is Corel. We must hurry. I told you this memory was forced into this shape, didn't I? Daya does not wish to remember this moment any longer. If we miss this opportunity, we may never see it again.
Connection has been established with Clipper. However, the dimensional gap left behind by the destruction of the Ironheart will soon be sealed. The connection will not last.
Dominator, can you hear my voice?
Sire! Is all well? I have been concerned for you,
My well-being is not important. Your report on the situation in Clipper.
Sire.
Did you not hear me? Your report on the situation in Clipper.
Forgive me, sire, but I thought with the dimensions connected, you would soon be returning to Cliphoth. The situation in Cliphoth is dire. Most of the key areas of the planet have been destroyed by the Colossi. The Legion of Darkness you left behind has been wiped out. The Order of Truth, including your humble servant, still resists. But time is running out.
Dominator, I have finally raised a legion that wields the power of the ancestors. Our analysis of the Colossi and our voyage research have provided more than sufficient means to save.
Sire, it appears there are not enough remaining Ironhearts. The dimensional gap is growing.
Dominator, if I strike the weakest point of the dimensional boundary on this planet, I can still reach Cliphoth with the remaining Ironhearts. Do not give up.
Sire, with all due respect, it is time
Eu acho que é o comando que não tá falando. Quanto desse diálogo que eu vou atualizar o comando aqui, gente.
and you will not stop the Colossi. Please, let go of Cliphoth. Join forces with the descendants of the ancestors for the great cause. You know that the enemy of all life is approaching from beyond the void.
Enough! I will hear no more of this. I will not give up on Cliphoth.
Sire, the dimensional gap is closing. Please, accept the truth.
Dominator! Dominator! Hope for the great cause, from the descendants, from the enemies of my home. Cliphoth and vengeance. I refuse to give up on either. My first descendant. Awaken those like you and prepare to march.
Aqui, ó.
I
Ativar.
will use every means necessary to restore the Ironheart.
Corel. Descendant, I suggest we break
Está
the
desativado.
synchronization
Por
immediately.
isso.
Dia's subconscious is building a defense mechanism. As soon as you leave this memory, I will terminate the synchronization. Hurry.
Estava desativado. Mas eu vou. Ser, né?
keep it short and sweet. Hey, Descendant. I heard you extracted a ton of military intel from Daya's mind. RK sure is useful. Wish I was a Descendant. Just a quick hop onto the teleportation pad and whoosh, you're there. If we had RK, we wouldn't need to take a transport just to repair one generator. Right, so, the generator. Well, after Operation Sigma Sector, we kept the wide range of sieve radar running non-stop. Generator was already in rough shape, and that finally did it in. Anyway, at least Alpha's happy he can inspect the front lines and attend meetings in person now. If only he knew how I felt. Although, he did say that, but I think he actually came along because he's worried about Nell. Nell hasn't been herself lately. She looks troubled and she barely speaks during meetings. Looks like it's almost time for the meeting. I better hurry. Oh, and if Nell seems really down, just give Enzo a wink. You don't need to know what it means. It's our little secret. Just do it for me, all right?
Alpha, Daya's memories have generated ideas for future operations. Or, to be more accurate, ideas for the direction of our future responses rather than the operations themselves. Especially how we respond to the restoration of the Ironheart. Those parts of Daya's memories are very concerning.
Restoring the Ironheart is likely why Corel awakened the Oblivions. Corel has assembled this formidable army to try and save Klipoth. As for how and when Corel will try to restore the Ironheart, we've learned a lot about Corel and the Vulgus, but there are still many aspects that are unclear.
Let's focus on what we can do right now. Corel said that 2 Ironhearts will be enough to bridge the 2 worlds. He will strike where the dimensional boundary is weakest on this planet. And we know where that location is.
The Axian Plains. The Vulgus have been targeting the area for some time now. They've even created a dedicated army for that purpose. If they can't restore the Ironheart, it seems they intend to utilize the very worst capabilities of that zone.
It'll be like stirring up a hornet's nest. They'll incite the Colossi and maybe even cause a dimensional breach. Whatever he needs to do, we can't let him have his way.
Assuming Daya's memories are not distorted, it seems that Corel has nowhere left to retreat to. This is where he will make his final stand. It's possible that this could be Ingress's final war.
I suggest we recommence operations to occupy the Axian plains. The Void Storm is all...
Thank you for that, Enzo. To navigate the Void Storm, I propose we use tactical transports. Operation Sigma Sector has improved our shielding technology. It should be enough to allow us to access the Axian plains.
All right. I'll have Harris report in when I get back to Albion. That must be why she's been so busy. Refueling will take a while. Why don't you take a break before we take off?
Yes, sir. I will review the operation details while I wait.
Nell, what's wrong?
I'm all right. I'm just tired.
I'm not surprised. Both of you, go get some fresh air and stretch your legs.
Do you need something?
No, it's not really that important, but,
But what?
well, if it's okay, would you like to go for a walk?
Oh, good! I need to go grab some herbs. You're coming too. Right, Captain?
Blair, take the hint if you don't want to die.
Oh, you guys go ahead. I've got a cramp in my leg.
Let's go. Not too far, though.
Ah, vocês entenderam, né?
Seriously, what is wrong with you?
I'm sorry.
Do you get it now?
Ó.
Nell, you seem to be going through a lot lately. I wonder if there's anything I can do to cheer you up?
Enzo, do you remember the 26th Mobile Infantry?
Oh, of course. I supplied them with munitions many times. They were really brave soldiers. Huh. I wonder where they're fighting now.
They were all killed in action. During the mission I was overseeing.
Nell.
While en route to Hagios, the main force was threatened. I had the choice to save them if I used the 26th Mobile Infantry as bait. So I sent them to their deaths, believing it was a sacrifice of the few to save the many.
Nell, it wasn't your fault. Think of how many lives you saved. I would have given the same order.
Enzo, if you were one of those few, would you still have wanted me to do it? Tell me what I should have done.
In situations like that, you do what has to be done now. I believe in you.
All right. Enzo Stallone.
No.
Oh, cara.
What happened? What did Enzo say? Did he ask you anything?
We talked about the operation. Oh, we're in the middle of a war. That's all we should talk about. Alpha, when you've needed to sacrifice a few for the many, how did you make that choice?
I used to make decisions rationally, just like the previous Alpha did. But it's different now. I want us to survive together, or if it comes to it, die together. Damn, I must be getting sentimental in my old age.
Oh, the two of you make it so complicated. You want me to tell him? I'll lock you both in a room where you can't leave until you kiss him.
Alpha, Paris, respond! I repeat, we're descending toward the axiom.
Porra. Primeiro vamos fazer as invasões, já que tá aqui mesmo, né? Eu esqueci, não dá pra teletransportar ali. Tem que ir pra base mais próxima. Eu tô pensando que tá em um jogo igual o Waves, o outro lá. Ai, ai. Nossa senhora, que negócio.
Descendant, the enemy has modified the ancestor
Branco e rosa.
technology and are using it to emit inversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient arcane. The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the frequency arcane stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your own arcane.
Begin tracking.
Laranja, rosa e branco. Laranja.
Descendant, the enemy commander uses the inverted energy as a personal barrier. We must find a device with the same arcade properties. You need to attack that device from above to penetrate the inverted energy.
Deu branco, velho. Pô, a coisa que mais irrita nessa bola aqui é isso. Eu não acho branco. Ali, o branco. Ó, tá. O drama que é, né?
Descendant, the enemy has modified the ancestors'
Azul,
weapons technology and are using
laranja,
it to
rosa.
conversion energy. It appears they are defending the gate with it. The weapon contains ancient archive. The structure on the ground draws and releases this. Descendant, I will show you the properties of the archive stored within the weapon. You can disconnect the energy link using your own archive.
Azul, rosa e laranja. Azul. Esqueci. Hum.
Descendant, the enemy commander is using the inversion energy as a personal barrier. We must find a place that can save our case properties. You need to attack from above and penetrate the inversion energy.
Porra. Tá doido, hein? Ah, tá feio, hein? Nesse action. Planície acha. Nossa senhora. Essa parada aqui, eu detesto essa parada.
Descendant, there are ancestral doors full of conversion energy and a container with unidentified objects stored in this location. The enemy aims to artificially combine these two forces to cause an inversion overload explosion. They have also
Fiz bolinhas, né? Me perdi.
First, remove the tumor from the container to reveal the arcade stored inside.
Bosta.
If I were the ancestors, they will have already identified the arcade's properties. Just before the explosion happens, find the drone which matches the arcade's properties and use it as cover. That drone technology to an inversion reinforcement device. If you have found the drone which has the correct arcade properties, I can adjust the output to cancel out the blast energy.
Do triângulo X bolinha.
Descendant, the commander of the Order of Truth has malignant tumors throughout the body. If the inversion ends, install the
Quadrado X triângulo. Mas era pior, né? Não sei, eu acho que era pior, né?
Descendant, there are ancestor drones still inversion and the container with unidentified objects stored in this location.
Triângulo X bolinha, quadrado. Triângulo X bolinha.
To cause an inversion overload explosion. They have also blocked the entry path to the Order's malignant tumors. First, remove the tumor from the container to reveal the arcade stored inside. If I know the ancestors, they will have already identified the arcade's properties. Just before the explosion happens, find the drone which matches the arcade's properties and use it as cover. If you have found the drone which has the correct arcade properties, I can adjust the output to cancel out the blast energy.
E triângulo, quadrado, bolinha. bolinho, quadrado, triângulo. Triângulo. Oh, meu Deus do céu. Isso ainda buga ainda, velho. Quer dizer, bugou aqui na hora que eu pulei aqui. Cadê? Mostre na sua moto voadora.
Alpha, Harris, please respond. Now, can you hear me? Damn it!
This is Dominic of the 22nd Recon Squad. I'm here at Blair's request. Is Gaber not with you?
Ha! Pseudo left first. All the other descendants are still on their way.
How the hell did a transport that took off from Kingston end up here? Was it because of a dimensional breach? I've heard this is a dangerous place for non-descendants.
It's only dangerous for non-descendants when void energy is present. Right now, the dimensional breach has cleared the air. The issue is, cleared the air of transports as well.
This is no time for jokes, Blair. All of High Command is missing.
Yeah, I wish that was just a joke.
The tactical transport rescue signal is coming from somewhere in the Axian plains. I'm not sure if they were sucked into the breach or crashed, but we are picking up a repeating signal.
I never thought I'd say this, but I'd prefer it to be a crash. Our transports are tough. They shouldn't have more than some bumps and bruises.
Okay. I'll be leaving right away. The follow-up briefing will be taken by Cadet Amelia, the interim tactical adjutant.
I will do my best, Executive Officer Stallone.
Rough first day, rookie.
Hut. I'm eager to learn.
Venha.
I
Honor
am
of
Cadet
Kings.
Amelia, the tactical adjutant in training, and in charge of this operational briefing. Continuing what Executive Officer Stallone was saying, I'll begin the follow-up briefing immediately. Please bear with me if I stutter. Firstly, since the Axian Plains is a very large area, it's not efficient for us to conduct a search as one large group. And considering the size of this dimensional breach, it's very likely a Colossus will force its way through at the next opportunity. In preparation for the worst, we've divided up the operation zones to allow an efficient ground intercept response. Any warnings of Colossi appearances will be communicated through me or through the Axian Central Control System. Please keep all comms channels clear at all times.
É igual o ZZ, né?
Alright, let's begin the
Vou
operation.
mostrar que a personagem tá conversando com a gente.
Find the commander and the captain, and now...
Ué. Será que tem que ativar. E agora?
Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the air. Breach creature response confirmed. Invalid location.
Peguei a arma nada, né? Nossa, cara. Cercou, já era. Nossa.
A large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creature response confirmed. Inbound location.
Pega, velho. Vou me dar raiva que tá com a arma ali na mão e não pega. Não pega a arma. Com a arma na mão e simplesmente não pega a arma. Eu tenho que estar brigando com o personagem pra... Eles têm que ficar brigando com o personagem. O personagem pegar a arma, não pega. Eita porra.
A large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Breach creature response confirmed. Inbound location.
muito, velho. São muitos.
Copy of breach creature spotted inside the operations zone. I picked up a mutant material formation signal inside of your body.
Sai daí! Ah, danou-se, lascou-se.
All descendants in the vicinity, please respond to ground reception.
É, o bagulho é doido, cara.
There's a tactical objective that requires protection in the current operation zone. Please stop.
Fraquinho. Meu Deus.
I'll guide you to the location.
Multiple void EVs have been identified. Prepare for combat. I'll guide you to the location.
Ah, que mentira, cara. Difícil, né? É, rapaz. Que é osso duro, hein? É. Daqui é osso duro, cara. Eu acho, né? Agora é fácil. Ah, tropa. Então, sendo assim, né? Dá aquela pausa aqui. Galera, então, não deu pra jogar COD, né? Por causa dessa atualização aí. Mas temos uma gameplay aí, né? Muito difícil. Gameplay aí da hora, né? Gameplay da horinha aí. Mestre Robin. Galera, quem prestigiou aí, uma boa noite a todos. Fique com Deus, galera. Falou, até mais.
Na cidade, tô sempre na zoeira. Ligo o console, pego o controle, começa a brincadeira. No canal tem risada, gameplay e emoção. É Tom Gamers na parada que só tem diversão. É no game na zoeira que a gente manda ver. O Tom tá dominando, você